Venom, instinct, and the price to pay. A moment of confrontation. An opportunity presents itself, and everything can quickly shift in a completely different direction. Because sometimes, the greatest danger to a predator comes from the very creatures that look exactly like it. Non-venomous, yet the nemesis of all venomous snakes. Welcome to the land of reptiles, where terrifying moments of cannibalistic venomous snakes have been caught on camera. King Cobra. As a species specializing in eating other snakes, the king cobra has evolved a special biochemical defense mechanism. Their blood contains trap protein molecules, capable of binding and neutralizing hemotoxins or neurotoxins from their own kind or other venomous snakes when bitten back. This king's ultimate weapon is not just its size, but lies in its massive chemical injection system. In a proactive strike, it is ready to release a maximum dose of neurotoxin up to 700 milligrams. This brutal chemical instantly locks onto neurotransmitter receptors, freezes the respiratory system, and finishes off the prey in just a few short hours. As the largest snake-eating venomous snake in the world, they possess a venom gland containing a massive amount of neurotoxin and paralyze their opponent after just one deep bite, lasting a few dozen seconds. The skull bones of the king cobra are not fused by fixed joints like mammals, but are connected through a system of ligaments with maximum elasticity and stretch. This mechanism allows the two halves of the lower jaw to separate completely to the sides, expanding the angle of the palate to fully encompass the densely muscled circumference of the python's body. The king cobra operates its two jaw halves independently to swallow prey. They alternately sink their teeth, push the left jaw half forward to hold tight, and then advance the right jaw half along. This jaw-walking process creates a continuous pulling force, guiding the python's body deep into the esophagus in a single direction. Amidst the swirling water, the king cobra is trying to swallow its prey, even as both are being swept away by the fierce current. The hydraulic pressure of the rushing water continuously slams straight into its expanding oral cavity. The partially swallowed prey acts as a mechanical plug in the esophagus, while the swirling water wrapping around completely eliminates the ability to access air. The king cobra falls into a state of acute hypoxia, leading to full-body muscle paralysis before it can complete the digestive cycle. against the destructive power of nature. Even apex assassins can become victims. The biological nomenclature Ophiophagus carries a haunting meaning in the natural world, the one who specializes in hunting its own kind. The harsh scene before our eyes is the most perfect proof of this creature's dominant throne. After the bite, the flood of neurotoxins quickly pours into the bloodstream, instantly collapsing the respiratory system and completely stripping the python of its ability to contract its muscles. Due to possessing a fixed and rather short front fang structure, the king cobra is forced to execute continuous chewing motions. This behavior helps pump in a large amount of extra venom to eliminate any final remnants of convulsions, while simultaneously protecting its sensitive survival weapon from the risk of breaking. The master predator coldly absorbs the life force of the defeated, continuing to maintain its supreme authority amidst the canvas of the primeval jungle. Musurana. Musurana, the one who sows the sentence of genocide against the reckless venomous snakes in South America. Bearing a mystical black hue, this butcher is one of the most terrifying nemeses in the reptile world, thanks to possessing an unparalleled venom-resistant biological armor. The Musurana's ultimate weapon renders the cell-destroying venom of infamous snake species harmless. With a lifestyle specializing in cannibalism, it strikes like a lightning bolt, wildly constricting with dense muscle masses. Calmly turning the king of venom into a lucrative strip of protein that drops into the destructive acid chamber in a split second. Dominating the dense forests of Central and South America, this butcher of the night possesses a blue iridescent jet-black body spanning over 2 meters long. When facing venomous snakes, the Musurana ignores all of the opponent's venom-injecting strikes. The most mutated trait that makes it a terror of the reptile world is its complete immunity to the cell-destroying venom of snakes. The Musurana is a snake belonging to the rear-fanged group. It attacks by biting down hard on the head or neck of the venomous snake to lock off its lifeline. Its densely muscled body wraps wildly around the victim, crushing the chest and breaking the prey's skeletal frame. Nature inherently has no right or wrong. Only the most fiercely adaptable ones have the right to move forward. python. Without the need for a single drop of venom, the giant python still proudly dominates the tropical forests thanks to a mutated, supermuscular body weighing hundreds of pounds, turning itself into a true 10,000-ton hydraulic press machine. The python's ultimate weapon lies in the dense concentration of its muscle fibers and its sophisticated active constriction tactics. It securely sinks hundreds of backward curving teeth to lock onto the prey, then unleashes coils that suffocate the victim's chest with every breath. This brutal pressure completely obstructs blood flow to the brain, causing the heart to stop immediately, sending the unfortunate prey into the destructive acid chamber in just a few short minutes. We are witnessing a clash between two ground pythons, where the boundary between hunter and victim completely disappears. Lacking venom, the weapon of this reptile is its giant muscle bundles. They rely on muscle strength to lock down the target. The weaker one begins to suffocate as its neck is intensely compressed. However, this constriction attack is not used to break the chest. Its relentless pressure will block the blood flow pumped to the brain, causing the victim to quickly fall unconscious due to oxygen deprivation. However, this is not yet the end. When it senses that the opponent is completely subdued, the death grip is gradually loosened. The skin of a juvenile python has an extremely sensitive structure. They can feel the opponent's weakening heartbeat to automatically adjust the constriction force. This battle is essentially more of a survival skill exercise than a slaughter, a safe stopping point for both to continue surviving in the wild world.
Take care of the
King snake versus copperhead.
look at there. This is why you don't kill.
On the ground full of dried leaves, the clash between two nemeses of the reptile world is taking place.
Let's go. That's at the back of the deer. Didn't see either snake.
True to the name, king snake. The king snake's most advanced weapon is its system of complete immunity to the venom of native venomous snake species, including the copperhead and rattlesnake. Despite the copperhead's bite, the king snake lunges straight forward to lock onto the opponent's head, then wraps its muscular body around the prey.
Not something you see every day.
It compresses the circulatory system tightly, blocking the blood flow to the copperhead's brain before proceeding to swallow the defeated foe.
And a button on him.
What you have just watched shows that, in the world of venomous snakes, the competition for survival does not only occur with other species. In the land of reptiles, just one moment of losing the advantage can completely change the outcome. And that is what has created the most gruesome scenes ever recorded in wild nature. If you found this video fascinating, please hit like, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel to continue exploring many more thrilling wildlife moments. Thank you for watching to the end. See you in the next video.
Quando dá corredeira, corre